What you're seeing is not a mistake. It's a plane flying completely upside down, without falling. But how is it possible that something so heavy, designed to fly in a very specific way, just ignores the laws of physics like they're Facebook's terms and conditions? Today, we're going to try to solve this mystery. And stick around, because by the end, you'll know whether you could fly a plane upside down in an emergency. Without dying, of course. Why does this seem impossible? Okay, there's a very good reason why everyone thinks flying upside down is impossible. A plane is designed to fly with its wings right side up, so if you flip it, it should fall like a rock, right? Well, that would make sense if we lived in a cartoon. But in the real world, physics has the last word. Without a skilled pilot, everyone aboard would crash into a mountain and die. But another silent protagonist there makes this move possible: the wing. Regular airplane wings have a shape called an asymmetric airfoil. That means the top side is more curved than the bottom. Why? Because when air moves over that curve, it has to go faster. A genius named Daniel Bernoulli discovered back in 1738 that faster air means less pressure. So, if there's less pressure on top and more pressure underneath, voila, the plane lifts. Does that mean you can leave this video now? Well, no. First, I've only explained a small part of how this is possible. Second, because I'll drink a cup of coffee every minute you watch this. So if you stay till the end, I'll implode. Sorry, Mom. I couldn't come up with a better challenge. The truth nobody told you. It turns out that acrobatic planes, the ones that pull off those wild flips in the air, have a trick no one has told you about. They don't use regular wings. Instead, they use symmetry wings, like a mirror. The top and bottom are identical. That means they can generate lift both right side up and upside down. How? By changing the angle of attack. Angle of what? The angle of attack is basically the tilt at which the wing slices through the air. Imagine sticking your hand out the window of a moving car. If it's flat, the air flows past it. But if you tilt it, bam! It pushes your hand up or down. That's what the pilot does. When they want to fly upside down, they simply tilt the plane so the wings keep pushing air downward, even if the whole plane is flipped. And no, gravity doesn't disappear. As long as the wings generate enough lift, the plane keeps flying like normal, just with the pilot hanging upside down. Let's try this at home. Take a piece of paper and fold it like a symmetrical wing. Now blow underneath it at a slight angle, and boom! It rises. Now flip it, blow at the same angle, and it still lifts. Congratulations! You just did a physics experiment. Who said YouTube can't teach you anything? Can a commercial airplane fly upside down? Even if flying upside down sounds fantastic, don't expect your next commercial flight to pull this off. Commercial planes are not built for that. Hope you didn't order soup. Their wings are asymmetric, like we said, designed to only fly in one direction, up. Flip the plane, and you might generate lift, but you'd have to tilt the aircraft at such a steep angle that it'd be like trying to swim with a refrigerator strapped to your back. Also, the wings, engines, fuel tanks, and even the hydraulic systems are all built to function right side up. In short, flying a 747 upside down is like trying to run a marathon on stilts, blindfolded. There's a reason why some pilots make a living doing this. They train for years to master inverted flight. Their planes are so well balanced that they can change position without losing stability. Plus, many of them have special fuel systems, because when you're upside down, fuel doesn't flow the same way. And without fuel, a plane is just an expensive fan. If you want to see an extreme inverted flight, you must pay attention to fighter jets. How do fighter jets fly upside down? These beasts are built to perform wild maneuvers at ridiculous speeds, with G-forces that make your soul briefly leave your body. And yes, they can fly upside down, diagonally, in spirals, however they want. First of all, fighter jets have special wings, not like the ones on commercial planes. These wings are designed to handle all sorts of extreme moves, including the most intense stunts. And some jets even have something called thrust vectoring. What does that mean? It means their engines can change the direction of thrust, letting the plane move in any direction without having to steer the old-fashioned way. It's kind of like a car being able to drive backward without turning around. The engine just pushes it wherever it wants. This is crucial when a fighter pilot needs to fly inverted, spin at insane speeds, or pull off any other extreme maneuver. Fighter jets are built to be insanely agile and can change direction or orientation quickly and stay stable, even when fully flipped over, unlike a commercial plane where everything is built to face downward. But the most impressive thing isn't even the plane, it's the pilot. Fighter jet pilots have to be in peak physical condition. Their bodies go through such intense pressure that they can pass out if they're not trained to handle it. They're real-life superheroes, conditioned to resist fainting even when their bodies feel like they're being squeezed like an orange. If someone like me tried to do that, I'd die instantly. No, seriously, I lose my balance just from standing up too fast. All of this made me wonder what it actually feels like to fly upside down. And what I found out blew my mind. What does it feel like to fly upside down? Imagine you're in a car, but upside down, going 300 km/h, and the ground is above your head. Weird? Yes. Terrifying? Also yes. But according to those who've done it, it's one of the most intense sensations in the world. Gravity, which usually helps keep everything in place, now feels like it's against you. At first, it might feel like a roller coaster, but it's way weirder than that. Your stomach starts to revolt. It's like it wants to escape, trying to get back to where it belongs, but it's too confused to figure it out. Your whole body feels like it's being pulled toward the ceiling as you realize gravity is no longer on your side. It's like floating, but in the worst possible way. And that's not all. Your brain goes into full "what the hell is happening" mode. For a moment, everything becomes a sensory mess. You look out the window and see the world upside down. The horizon, that calm, distant line, is now the floor, like the earth flipped and forgot to tell you. Your muscles feel it too. Your head, always looking for the ground like it's second nature, now realizes it has no clue where down even is. It feels like your body is trying to rewrite gravity in real time, and it just can't keep up. If you've got a drink in your cup, it's in the air now. It's going up no matter how ready you thought you were. And that's before your brain realizes it has no idea which way is forward. Your body's trying to work in a world where nothing makes sense. I don't think you're that excited about flying upside down anymore, but I do know some of you are crazy enough to still want to try it. Would you survive in a plane flying upside down? Now, what if you had no choice but to fly upside down? Would you survive? Or would you die? Well, you might survive, but only under a lot of conditions. First, the pilot would need to be very skilled. Also, the plane would have to be specialized, like a fighter jet, in a commercial plane. The kind you'd take to Miami? It's completely unviable and extremely dangerous. But if you ever hop on an acrobatic plane and dare to feel that adrenaline, you'll find that flying upside down is a challenge that pushes even your survival instincts to the limit. You'll feel the truth of the universe breaking into your mind, and then you'll probably start puking like there's no tomorrow. This video has come to an end, but our friendship is just beginning. So make sure to subscribe and hit that like button to help more people find this video. If you thought flying upside down was weird, wait till you see the invisible planes, the ones that float mid-air like UFOs, or the ones with no wings, and still fly.